Benvenuti a Firenze.
Ciao ragazzi, come va? It has been a while since Julie and I took a trip alone without the kids. In this episode, we visit a city that's known for having a big statue of a naked dude.
Everyone always says that Florence is one of their favorites for the culture and the food, the art and the shopping, so we're really excited to check it out.
In italiano si chiama Firenze, ma in inglese si chiama Florence.
I have nothing to say. My parents didn't take me on this trip, but maybe they'll take me next time.
Wait, I didn't even go to Florence with you guys. Do I still have to say anything?
I tend to plan these trips around where flights are cheap, and it was much cheaper to fly into Bologna, so we flew in kind of midday and had the opportunity to walk around the city and have a nice Bolognese dinner before taking the train back to Florence. We loved Bologna. We'll definitely have to come back with the kids, and there's some other really cool cities just surrounding it, so that'll be a future episode.
Florence is just a beautiful place. Even if you don't have stuff to do, you can just walk around, you can just see all the art, all the markets and such, and it's just a cool vibe, as the kids say.
Every Italian city seems to have a Ponte Vecchio, which literally translates to Old Bridge. And the one in Florence was really special because it was built up with gold shops on either side of it. So we spent a long time kind of perusing the jewelry, and though I wasn't in the market for anything, it was all really beautiful. Florence is well known for their leather goods, so there's jackets, purses, all kinds of things. You can shop through the markets or you can go to independent stores, and so I had my mind set on finding a great leather jacket.
Julie and I have always said since coming here that one of the things that we had to buy were leather jackets from Florence.
I found one that fits perfect and I love it and wear it all the time. I'm gonna keep it forever.
I guess with all the steaks that they make, they have a lot of leather left over for leather jackets and handbags.
Along with the leather, Florence is also known for their perfumes and happens to be home of the oldest perfumery in Europe, over 400 years old, Santa Maria Novella. So we walked in, it was a gorgeous place, it almost looked like a museum, and even the little bottles were beautiful. So I picked out a lovely vanilla fragrance, and it's a great souvenir.
The food did not disappoint. Obviously there's steak Florentine, which it was just a big piece of meat. I told myself I would pace it, but the first restaurant we went to claimed that they had the best steaks in Florence, so that was lunch. And for dinner, our concierge recommended a place that locals love for their steak, so I had steak Florentine again for dinner. I kind of had my fill of steak after one night, but I know when I bring the kids next time, they're gonna want it, and I know they're gonna like it.
Florence has a lot of different museums that are really popular, but I would say that one of the most obvious choices is to go visit the David sculpture by Michelangelo.
The three things that I knew about Florence before going there was, one, the shopping was good, two, there was a steak style named after them, and three, the David.
It was really magnificent to see it in person. Of course, I've seen it in pictures a million times, but something about how big the statue is and how well it's carved and how intricate everything is was really something.
I mean, the David is probably one of the most recognizable statues in history, and to see it up close was kind of cool. It's a big statue and there are a lot of details. That Michelangelo is a talented guy and not just a party dude. I hope you get that reference.
I really loved Florence overall. It had a very romantic and local feel to it. The river was beautiful. The cathedral looks different than the others in Italy, and I loved all the local shops and all the good food.
I highly recommend going to Florence if you're going to Italy. There's just a lot to do. It's easy to walk around, and the food is great, and the people are friendly. What more could you ask for?
My parents went to Florence and all they got me is this calcio shirt. Calcio is soccer in Italian.
It was great to get away with Mark and I, just the two of us, but the kids always miss us and get jealous that we traveled without them, so I'm sure we'll be headed somewhere soon with them.
Ciao ciao ragazzi.